we got a lot of fun games to play this evening.
Oh yeah, we got a ton of funs.
Ton of funs.
Uh-oh, did I misremember the name of this guy? Can you go through this real quick? I'll take over in just a second. I am gonna...
Yeah.
I just need to find this out.
I like how fast Raph and Casey are like, ah! I think the first Ninja Turtles movie, and they pulled it straight from the comics, but when Raph gets hurt and they go out to the farm, and
Slashuur is
Slashuur, that's good too. Oh man, this guy! Look at this guy's face. The guy on his left looks like the happy mask salesman from Majora's Mask.
Oh man,
He's got those
you're
eyes.
right. And it's spelled Slashuur.
That's so badass.
Isn't that guy fucking cool though?
Dude, he whips.
He does, and he's got this big scythe.
Yeah,
Okay.
he looks a little bit like the kooky space kook. From
Uh-oh.
Scooby-Doo.
I don't like that.
I don't
like that thought.
I don't like that guy or that thought.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, the bit in the first Ninja Turtles movie where Raph gets hurt and he's out on the farm and he's like in a coma.
How about that?
I really like that part of the movie because I think part of what made that first movie especially work so well is it sold the really emotional parts of the characters.
Yeah.
I was talking to Hank about this. The part where Donnie and Casey are working together to fix the truck and are out like alphabetically insulting each other is really cute. I don't know. And the second one's still fun, but it doesn't.
Yeah, the second one's definitely less serious.
Yeah, it doesn't have the heart that the first one did.
Hello?
Hello?
Those are all the games we bought rebelling against us.
They hate to be bought and played.
And when you see what we've bought and what we're playing, you'll understand why they hate it so much.
Yeah, it's
Oh shit. Oh fuck, come on.
Mousers again.
These guys? Bashak. Oh fuck. I want to play the new Ninja Turtle game with you, the one that Platinum made.
Were they like realistic looking?
I don't know if they're realistic. I think it's still stylized.
Okay.
I don't think that's a good game, but I still want to play it.
Sure. I would love to see another good Ninja Turtles game. You remember when we played the one based on a movie and it was bad? On the 2007 movie?
That one was okay. I don't think it was great.
I was comparing it in my head to this one when we were doing it.
Were you? See, I don't know. I might rather play that one.
Of course, that was in 2007.
Yeah, like Makimono. What?
I think that's a...
Okay. I think that one was a little bit more varied. I like the different gameplay styles. I like that you could play as Raph's alter ego.
Oh, the Night Watcher?
Yeah, I think that was cool, even though it was kind of a weird God of War-y style.
Yeah. The Night Watcher, that was he had that badass motorcycle.
Yeah.
That was a fun thing for
I had.
Raph to do.
I wish I had some shuriken
Yeah.
to blow up these barrels. But yeah, I thought that was cool, and there was some more platformy elements to it, which I think is nice.
Yeah, sure.
But you know, I need to play that again because we played a lot of bad games when we were kids.
Yeah. Remember the Ghost Rider game?
I was just about to mention, yes, the Ghost Rider video game. Not great.
Not great.
You could play as Blade in it though.
Yeah. And I thought it was cool. It was like God of War.
Yeah, basically it was literally just God of War.
But you also had motorcycle parts.
Yeah, and the motorcycle parts weren't good.
But they weren't terrible.
Yeah.
I'd play it again.
Yeah. By the way, God of War, worth playing.
Yeah.
The old one, I mean.
I at some point would like to do the original God of War games.
I'm almost dead.
But is there not boxes back there?
There was, fuck you.
Oh.
There was one, but I already beat it up. Oh, there's over here. I'm sorry, Jake.
It's alright.
I didn't see these. Ugh, there's a burger too.
That's alright.
Does that disappear?
Probably, I don't know.
Okay, I'll wait. I don't need it. Cool. I wanted that to happen.
I'm gonna go back and get that crate burger.
Ooh, fuck you. Oh my god, just stun locked me. Yeah, the first God of War is worth playing. There are parts to it that major big time suck.
Yeah.
Specifically when you, spoilies by the way, for a very old game. When you go to the underworld, and you have to get your way back out, it becomes, all of a sudden, it decides it wants to become like a platformer too, and it sucks shit.
Interesting.
But it's still fun. The combat is very fun, and it makes me think a lot. And I think you'll like this. It makes me think a lot of the original Prince of Persia.
Oh yeah. Oh, Sands of Time.
Yes. Oh yeah, Sands of Time, not the actual original.
Yeah.
And I think you'd like that. I think you'd get a kick out of that.
I really liked Sands of Time. I've only beaten
Me too.
it once, but
I've only beaten it once too.
I'd love to play it in HD.
Oh, that's one of the games I was looking for tonight was Prince of Persia HD Collection.
Yeah, that would be nice to have.
I didn't see it though, so I still need to play the Forgotten Sands and also the reboot.
Yeah, I only ever played Sands of Time. I never really spent any time with Two Thrones or.
Was that the second one?
That was, I believe. No, Warrior Within's the second one.
the
Two
second one,
Thrones, the
okay.
third one. I didn't spend much time with either. I spent a little bit of time with the PSP version of Two Thrones, but that's
Okay.
not the same thing.
Yeah, I started the Warrior Within, but I remember there being a boss fight where finally I was like, I can't do this, and I don't want to try anymore.
Yeah,
because
fair.
it was too hard.
Yeah. Dylan was really good at Warrior Within. It's weird because like the first Sands of Time is not. I mean, it's kind of dark, but it's not like particularly gruesome. And the second one's fucking M-rated.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
They're like, I got an idea. A lot of blood, and the prince calls somebody a bitch.
He's also got a literal bad guy inside of him.
Yeah,
and he hates it.
And he hates it. That's this third one. That one, I think,
sorry.
that one might be T-rated. Plus, they brought his original voice actor back, Yuri Lowenthal.
Here's my thing: why'd they call it the Warrior Within if he didn't have the bad guy in it?
Yeah, there's the second one's the second one's story is interesting. You know anything about the story of the second one?
Not really, no.
So basically, after he fixes time in Sands of Time,
Farah!
he realizes that because he's messed with the time stream, there's the time stream is trying to correct itself.
Okay.
And instead of just making him fade out like in Back to the Future, a fucking time monster is chasing him.
Yeah, that horrible
The
thing.
Dahaka.
Yeah, that chases him in the second game. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
Bad music plays, I think. While
yeah,
he
he
chases
can't
you.
like basically he's like been on the run ever since then, and he's a mess. But there's a weird like twist at the end of the game to make everything work. That's really interesting.
Okay. How about that? Cash Me Outside.
Oh, I like that.
I'm a memester.
Yeah, I mean,
Professional memester.
oh, nice.
Thanks.
Little Offspring joke.
What? That's not what I was doing. Just
Yes,
kidding, it
yes,
was.
it was.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Sorry.
Don't no but me.
Technicality, no down below.
Technically, I was listening to My Brother, and Me,
Yeah.
and also Wonderful the other day.
Yeah.
And there is something I need to play for you from Wonderful.
Okay.
I don't know why I chose now to tell you that, because I can't play it for you because we're playing this game. But I just wanted you to, something to look forward to.
Sure. A taste of the future.
Yeah.
Taste of future past.
Uh-oh, I was trying to say that too, but I forgot what the actual...
You got there.
Well, you got there.
I mean,
Thank
yeah,
you.
but you came with me.
Yeah, sort of.
You were in the car with me.
Now, hey, I always say that about you.
Yeah.
I'm always in the car with Jake, except when I'm not.
You're often in the car with me.
I often am.
You spend a lot. You spend. Arguably, the only person who's in the car with me more than you is Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see, I fucking dragon face.
Look at that old Ford Galaxy you're getting the shit kicked out of you next to.
Hey.
You'll be alright.
Uh-oh.
555. Come on.
Fuck bash crash. Alright, come on.
I was watching Comedy Bang Bang from the start.
Yeah.
And
Great show.
there's a very early episode where Scott's listing off things you may like if you like Comedy Bang Bang, and it's all just like really basic, like pizza, sex, holding your newborn for the first time, and then he goes, and twins, and does like a fake guitar riff. Widdly 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 wow.
Fucking Comedy Bang Bang is so good. I listened to that today. Tommy Middledee and Benny Schwa were on.
Oh, I love.
For the layman, that's Benjamin Schwartz and Thomas Middleditch.
He was a Both funny guys. Benjamin Schwartz was on the one I watched where Leonardo DiCaprio was supposed to be there.
It's his agent.
And and Ben Schwartz keep trying to climb into Scott Aukerman's lap, like get his head down near his crotch.
Been a while. That's my fucking favorite
Just
thing.
leans into his crotch. Been a while.
Oh my god. I love that.
Yeah, that's a fun show.
I love Ben Schwartz.
I still think about the one Chance showed us from the podcast where I think I'll do one more and then I'm going to switch games.
Okay.
Where, damn it, we're on the rooftops now.
Rooftop Run.
The Yoink guy.
Yoink?
Yeah, where he's like, yeah, I mean, like, you know, oh shit, foot soldiers. I'm just gonna,
You're skipping all this great dialogue.
yeah, I'm sorry.
They're robots, don't worry.
Oh, are they robots in this
I
show?
don't think so. They're robots in the old one, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because of violence. I know you were talking about something. I want you to finish it real quick before I say my thing about the foot soldiers.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, like every night, like, I just steal a case of beer from the gas station I work at, and I go home and drink it. You know, and I say yoink when I do it. You're like, how? Your manager hasn't caught you doing this? Well, I haven't said yoink loud enough yet. I'm usually like, good night, yoink.
Good night. That is a good bit.
Nope.
Oh, God. Anyway, all I was going to say is that the foot soldiers in the 80s cartoon look scary and I don't like them.
They have those freaky bug eyes.
They look sort of like mummies to me.
Ooh. Okay.
They got weird heads. Sorry, go ahead.
Scariest to you? Mummies, Draculas, zombies, Frankensteins, werewolves, others. What's the scariest?
The scariest dark universe monster.
Yeah, the scariest monster from the dark universe. So that I think a lot of cryptids are like, you can't be like, oh, the fucking Mothman. Like, it's got to be like an established.
Although if you want to talk cryptids, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, we'll get to cryptids.
The scariest dark universe monster. Now I gotta be honest with you. I'm scared of mummies.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe a werewolf is immediately scarier than a lot of those things. He's fast.
They're fast, and God, they're loud.
And they're hairy.
And they're covered in sharp.
What?
Sharp.
Like claws.
Yeah, claws, teeth.
Yeah, teeth and claws. And now that's scary to me.
Fuck
and
my ass.
I don't want to see a mummy.
I
would be mad if I did.
Oh,
but,
yeah. Well, and I think a mummy is one of those things you can smell it before you see it.
Ugh,
You know,
and he
so
probably smells like old books.
Yeah, he smells like old books and maybe like leather.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
He's not a good smelling man.
And I'm not saying that the werewolves are better smelling, but
No.
they are scary. They're faster, certainly.
Oh, yeah, a mummy's not going to be able to catch you if you're able-bodied.
I'm sure you've seen a fast zombie. Y'all ever seen a fast mummy?
Yeah, that's not...
No, you haven't.
No, I mean, outside of maybe... I've only seen The Mummy 2 and 3. I didn't see the third one or the remake.
Yeah, I've seen, I think, 1 and 2.
But as I recall, Emotep of the Brendan Fraser
Emotep,
Mummyverse was a pretty slow-moving guy.
I believe so. And now, in his defense, he could conjure up a big, horrible sandstorm that looked like his face.
That's true, and that was
And that is pretty scary and fast.
But that's not him. That's just a sandstorm that looks like
That's
his
just a
face.
sandstorm that looks like him, and I'm more scared of werewolves. Cryptids. Let's move on to the scariest cryptids.
Jersey Devil.
Okay. Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster. I think Loch Ness Monster is number one. I don't know of any other water-based cryptids. I guess like Megalodon, but there's not like a named Megalodon.
And I hate, and this part now, here, the mask comes off. This is not a joke. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the Loch Ness Monster, except as a fun joke.
Right.
As a fun goof. But when I see faked pictures of the Loch Ness Monster...
Terrifying.
They make me scared, and I hate to look at them.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Because that's a scary creature.
It's a scary creature.
to think about.
If it's... Because think... Oh, God, I'm in dire straits. I mean, think about
You got 5 continues.
what they've described it as. Plesiosaur is the most common one. Look at that fucking...
And that's... Oh, shit. And that's already scary enough.
That's
you don't
already-
need to continue. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. Oh, don't hit the Xbox button.
It's just habit. I'd love to do one of the Halo games on here sometime. Yeah.
You remember when we tried to do all of them?
Yeah,
Got burnt out.
We got all the way to ODST.
I cannot believe that.
We did good.
It's just it was just fucking. It's hard to play games back to back like that.
And
without any
ODST
break.
rules.
And I know you say that, which is why I want to try it sometime.
It's just a really kind of slow. You know, I mean, mechanically, it's really just slightly different or Halo 3.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not linear in the same way.
Yeah.
It's a lot quieter. The score is great. For all of the things that Halo is aesthetically and narratively ripped off, it's done so masterfully. Like, yes, like a lot of it is just directly ripped off of Aliens. But God, I love Halo. I love Bungie really made something that had like a lot of the world of Halo felt really big. I loved all the Easter eggy stuff, the attention to detail, all the hidden shit in the multiplayer maps.
Yeah.
Just fucking like, you know, this monster in a tank in a multiplayer level that's set dressing growls in Morse code if you stand close enough to its tank or whatever, which is not a thing, but this kind of stuff they did.
Right. One of my favorite things about hanging out with you when I was younger is that I was kind of like an ass about video games.
Sure.
So like, you know, I would be like, oh, if you really like, you know, Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty or whatever,
You're not a real gamer.
You're not a real gamer, because only the bro idiot jocks like those games.
Right.
But then you're like, man, Grand Theft Auto and Halo are really good, and I'm like, what?
What?
I thought you liked Sonic the Hedgehog.
Smuckles the Bunkwad.
And so that was really helpful for me growing as a human.
Sometimes that's the kind of stuff that needs to happen.
No, and it was important because here's the thing.
Yeah.
One, Halo is pretty fun, even though I have still only played it with Jake.
Oh, actually, in answer to your question in the car earlier, the last game to inspire a true like sense of that kind of mystery in me was probably Halo 3.
Okay.
And it's been a long time, but man,
I mean, mine was a long time ago too. You know.
I was just like, what? I mean, the levels were big, and there was so much mysterious hidden. It was so much density.
The question I asked Jake earlier, just so y'all know, isn't necessarily the last game he played that, like, you know, sucked him in or made him feel a childlike sense of wonder. But it's okay. But I asked him, what's the last game where you were so into it, you weren't even sure, like, of the rules of the game? So, you know, like, is this possible? You know, can I do this? You know?
And Resident Evil 4 was a good answer.
That's the answer I gave him, which it seems silly, but, you know, when I played Resident Evil 4 for the first time, I got the broken butterfly.
That big revolver,
The big revolver, and I was like, how do I fix the broken butterfly?
Right, yeah.
In retrospect, silly, but, you know, at the time...
Well, the fun thing about Resident Evil 4 is it doesn't really tell you anything. And, like, the mechanics of, like, herb combining, like, you kind of have to figure that out on your own. And, like, treasures and stuff. Like, you have to weigh, like, am I going to sell this now? Or, like, maybe I can, like, find the thing to combine this with.
The only thing I knew going into Resident Evil 4 was I'd watched Let's Plays of, like, 1 through 3.
Right.
God, I'm old as hell.
I'd love to play the Resident Evil remake, and a remake. I want to play the older Resident Evils, but I just know they're so fucking hard.
Yeah, that's my main concern. Like, I'll probably get this new Humble Bundle, and the remake's in that, and so is Code Veronica, actually.
Oh, yeah. Well, God, and the remake has that, you know who Lisa Trevor is that they put in the remake? She's like that game's nemesis.
Oh, Christ.
But she's twice as scary because she was a teenage girl that was kidnapped after the Spencer Mansion was built and experimented on.
Okay.
But she didn't die from anything. She just kept getting stronger.
Fuck.
So Wesker was like, this is becoming a problem because she's killing researchers and wearing their faces.
Okay.
So Wesker was like, take her out into the woods, in the mountains, and kill her. And they thought they got rid of her, but they didn't. And so during the events of Resident Evil, the remake, you fucking run into her in an abandoned shack on the mansion grounds.
Hate that.
And she's unnaturally tall, and her arms are shackled together.
Oh, man. You really made me not want to play the game.
She's horrifying. I watched a little footage of it. And,
horrible, what you just told me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Now we just got another game to play.
All right.
Well, we'll see you all in the next game, and you guys are gonna love this one.
See you next game.